If you make frequent small adjustments to your loot filter while playing, you might be all too familiar with this procedure. You tab out of the game, make your change on Filter Blade, download the new filter, find it in your file browser, open Path of Exile's filters directory, move it there, and probably also rename it. Then you go back to the game, reload your filter, and see your changes. Which reminds me, if you're using Filter Blade's online sync to PoE's website, then stop watching here, this isn't for you. However, if you do agonize yourself cutting and pasting files on autopilot, there's a slightly better way now. What if all you needed to do was tab out, make your changes, hit save, tab back in, and there you are, ready to reload? Well, now you can. Introducing filtersnatch, a small tray application that runs in the background, waits for you to download the filter, and automatically moves it for you, renaming it as well. It's incredibly easy to set up, makes it a breeze to make these small filter changes, and allows you to keep using Filter Blade's awesome UI, which you already know and love. If you'd like to try filtersnatch for yourself, the rest of this video will cover how to download and set it up. First, enter the project's GitHub page, link in the description. Then click the Releases page, expand the release assets and download filtersnatch.exe. Please keep in mind, your browser and Windows will both warn you that this is an unfamiliar app. That's cause it is. Filtersnatch is fully open source, but if you have any concerns, I'll mention a bit later how you can build it for yourself. Anyway, once you have this executable, run it. If you don't have the WebView 2 runtime on your PC, you'll be prompted to agree to a one-click install for it. After that, you'll be greeted by the setup screen. You'll need to set your downloads folder in case it's not the default one, but it should find the PoE one just fine. Then, just select which filter you'd like to replace whenever a new one is downloaded. At this point, you're done and you can close the window. Filtersnatch will continue running in the background. Now, on Filter Blade, you're gonna wanna make sure to set up an on-save trigger to automatically download the new filter whenever you hit the quick save button. Now you can try it out. Just make a change, hit save, and reload your current filter in-game. You should see your changes apply instantly. That's it, thanks for watching. I'm happy to hear any feedback you might have, so feel free to leave a comment or join the Filtersnatch Discord server, link in the description as well. A few quick notes before we end. There's an option to make Filtersnatch start from the tray without the window, so after you set it up, you can forget about the UI entirely. Also, if you prefer to use an exact file name instead of selecting an existing one to replace, you can do that. Also, this tool will become completely obsolete if the current caching issues with online filters are resolved on GGG's side of things. If that happens, I'll put up a notice and encourage you to go back to using online filters. Because let's admit it, you only gave up on them because of those caching issues in the first place. And one last bit of information for the technical folks. This is a Go project built on top of an amazing framework called Whales for building Go desktop apps with web-based UIs. If you'd like to tinker with it, contribute code, or just build it for yourself because you don't trust random binaries, I have included full developer documentation in the project's GitHub, including an easy-to-run script to build it. I realize the technical foundation of filtersnatch is very overkill for what it does, which could easily be done by an AutoHotkey script. But I wanted to try out Whales on a small-scale project because I'm considering it for a major future update to my main side project, Dij, which is a free, open-source DIY volume mixer for Windows and Linux, built with Arduino and Go. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link to that as well. That's all folks!